latest in terms of news making headlines. This includes the much-anticipated announcement by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua on the new political party he'll throw his weight behind in the upcoming general election, following a series of what has been dubbed as Wamunyoro meetings. Not just that, how could a patient be brutally killed in Kenya's largest referral hospital? I'm talking about Kenyatta National Hospital, which has come under immense scrutiny following the brutal murder of patient Gilbert Kenywa. Well, KNH is assured of security in their wards and will have all the details coming up in just a few. But first things first, our top stories tonight. Security heightened at Kenyatta National Hospital following the murder of a patient, as management reveals 4 nurses were on duty at the time of the incident. The battle for majority. Kalonzo Musyoka now tells Azimio MPs to occupy majority seats when Parliament resumes on Tuesday, setting the stage for showdown.
Kuna kijana alikuwa anadhulumu watoto kwa darasa na anawekea hapo kisu, anawadhulumu sexually.
Police in Murang'a County are holding a grade 7 pupil over claims of bullying and defilement as angry parents demand for justice. Tributes pour in for Namibia's first president, Sam Nujoma, hailed as a fearless statesman. As always, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Once again, welcome to Checkpoint. Good evening, I'm Jesse Rogers. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Damian Evans. Now,
that highlight he had where he jumped backwards, where everybody was in on his birthday? Big night for Saquon Barkley, but tackling and having the exact, the proper tackling angles is a must-see tonight.
Well, and I look at it this way, guys. I think it's critical on first down. All right, you got to stop those runs, even though, because they're committed. Philly's like, no, we are going to run it on first down. And I think that's going to be critical, because I'm going to tell you something about Steve Spagnuolo. He is special, all right? He is absolutely special as a coordinator, okay? He's 20-4, guys, in playoff games, all right? But it's the simulated pressures. We stop it on early downs. Now, watch Spags get creative in what he does to the passer. He shows a blitz on one side.
I see you, 62.
From the other, and it's actually not a blitz. It's only a 4-man rush, but he's going to get a free runner on the quarterback. The back has to scan to pick up that. Watch what it does to Jalen Hurts. This guy becomes outstanding when he hits his first read. There's hesitation. He thought it was pressure, but it's zone coverage behind it. It's a 4-man rush. He ends up, he goes from being the second best quarterback in the league in QBR from inside the pocket to 28th outside the pocket.
That's a big problem.
It's critical. Watch it here again. You're going to see it. He's going to shorten the edge. You got to tackle in, twist to the left. Safety on a, it must be a blitz. No, it's not. It's a 4-man rush. Watch everybody peel out of it. And now it's a simulated pressure. It's going to look like pressure to the quarterback. He's going to feel it like pressure. And this is going to be a problem. But it's a fact. You got to win on first down to get Spags in this type of situation. And a guy named Dave Merritt, who, by the way, is the secondary coach going for his 6th Super Bowl ring. I mean, it's special. This group is special.
You know, let me make another comment about Spags and what he was able to do in 07. Now we're in 2020. The coordinator, Steve Spagnuolo, but I want to throw something out there. You're talking about simulated pressures. There's something tonight in the second half that I think that this defense has been putting on display this postseason. They did it against the Texans. They did it against the Buffalo Bills on the 4th down play. It is the corner cat blitz that we've been telling you about all season right there. That is the regular season MVP right there, and he corner catted him on a 4th down. That means that he came out with a funny formation. It was a 4-by-1. And the thing about the corner cat blitz, ladies and gentlemen, to look for in the second half, getting them out of field goal range or a fourth down, he was able to put the Buffalo Bills in a great situation where he sped things up, and it came from the corner cat blitz. So you talk about all the added pressures. Be able to look for that corner cat blitz tonight in the second half in a big moment.
And Randy, the reason why it's so important, like all that simulated pressure, you gotta send it to make the simulated pressures work, and that's what you're going to get. And I love the fact you brought up that corner cat blitz. It's off of cut splits.
Yes.
So if you're seeing the cut splits by the receiver, that's when the corner cats.
It makes it easier to disguise. When that receiver's out there, the safety comes down, and you can tell it's coming from that side. When that receiver's tight, they can hold that shell and then bring the corner.
And we covered it all, from Saquon to Spags and his pressures, but also these deep balls for the Philadelphia Eagles, when you've got an A.J. Brown that goes deep, if there's one-on-one back there, how they defend the deep ball when Jalen just says, I see it, I see it, I see it, one read, boom, I'm going deep to Smitty or to A.J. Brown. Watch that.
Having said all of that, if the Eagles are going to win this game tonight, who has to be the MVP?
Jalen Hurts.
It's got to be Saquon Barkley, in my opinion. Yeah, I think.
I'm saying Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, this last meeting, 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 throwing touchdown. The one thing about it, Coach Spags know, in the running game, you have to stop Saquon, but you cannot let a guy like Jalen Hurts sneak out of the back because of what he did to you last time. So what they're going to do, they're going to make him put the ball in the air. And to your point, they're going to have to connect on the deep ball. So to your question, if they win this game, it's going to be on the arm of Jalen Hurts.
See, I think it might be on the legs of Jalen Hurts, Randy, because I see a guy with tailback skills at the quarterback position. So difficult to stop because of the 11-on-11 it presents you defending it. I think that's going to be a huge challenge, and I get it. He's certainly going to have to put the ball in the air, and he had great success the last time in the Super Bowl they played, as you mentioned. But I think I'm going to see more of his legs in this one as well.
It's going to be Saquon running across that Super Bowl logo right there.
Real quick, let me ask you as the D coordinator. For a quarterback to be able to rush for 3 touchdowns in a big game like this, Rex, are you mainly saying that you're going to let him run with Saquon Barkley, as potent as this offense is? Or are you going to try to stop the run, and as potent as it is, like I said, those offensive linemen led by Mulata, Jason, getting up on that second and third tier, no defense wants that to happen, so they have to stop the run. So to your point, real quick, how are you going to defend that?
Well, I'm going to have to and put as many guys down to the party as it's going to take to stop that run. That's my number 1 priority. The other thing is I'm not going to give up the deep shots. So my coverage may be man coverage. I'm going to play on top man. I am not going to get beat on top. And so trust me, that's how they have to defend it. I don't think you have any other choice but to defend it that way, Randy.
By the way, if Saquon is the MVP, it will be the first time this century that a running back has been the Super Bowl MVP. The last was Terrell Davis in 1997. All right.